Good evening. Tonight, I have a fragment I have discussed here before. After more thought, I decided this one deserves another look, and so I have new words to say regarding this fragment. The headline reads as follows: On Being Thrown to the Wolves, and the body reads as follows: Daddy, do I have to work my way up? No. Then why do they say it? It matters not why they say it. Then what do they mean when they say it? It matters not what they mean. Then how will I find you, if ever I'm lost? My little one, you keep love in your heart, and I will follow the sound of truth. Daddy, what is love? And where is my heart? Where shall I look? And how shall I start? How will I know if that which I see is the love of which you now sing to me? What if I'm wrong and catch the wrong thing? How will I know which love song to sing? What if I'm eaten by a wolf in the night? What if forever I am lost, far from your sight? My little one, fear not my love, the truth of my light, for I am that wolf who stalks you in the night. And that's it, on being thrown to the wolves. Now for a few words on this. They say it softly, with a hush in their breath. Thrown to the wolves, as if it's the end, as if it's over. But let me tell you something. When a soul is thrown to the wolves, that is not the end of their story. That is the beginning. That is when we find out if the soul thrown is a lamb trembling or something else entirely, something born of a deeper light. Let us begin with the voice of a child, a small voice, questioning, aching, trying to understand the shape of this world into which she has been born. Daddy, do I have to work my way up? The question is layered with pain. Already she has heard the chant of the world: climb, strive, succeed. She has been told somewhere, somehow, that love is earned, that closeness must be bought, that safety is traded in coin, in proof, in merit. No, the father answers plainly. And this no, this quiet refusal, contains an entire revolution. No, my child. No, you do not need to ascend stairs carved by the frightened. No, you do not have to earn what was always already yours. Then why do they say it? This is the second awakening of the child. She begins to question the chorus. It matters not why they say it. A difficult truth, because the world is full of songs sung by those who never stopped to ask if the tune was true. And the father's answer here is merciful. He does not require her to decode every lie. He says, you may step aside from their madness. You may leave the theater before the play ends. Then what do they mean when they say it? It matters not what they mean. Ah, and here we touch a sacred fire. You see, the voice of the world is often not malicious, but it is mistaken, and the mistake spreads like a virus, past hand to mouth to ear, until meaning itself becomes a kind of sickness. The child then asks, then how will I find you, if ever I'm lost? Now we arrive at the great question, not about the ladder, not about the world, but about the Father, the one she loves, the one she fears to be apart from. This is not a question of geography, but of soul. And he says, my little one, you keep love in your heart, and I will follow the sound of truth. Let us pause, because in this one answer, the entire architecture of salvation is rewritten. There is no trail of breadcrumbs. There is no magic stone, no ancient scroll. There is only this: if she keeps love and speaks truth, he will find her, even in the wilderness, even beyond the edge of maps. The child asks, what is love, and where is my heart? This is not innocence. This is philosophy. And again, where shall I look, and how shall I start? How will I know if that which I see is the love of which you now sing to me? These are not childish questions. These are the questions we carry until our dying breath. What if I'm wrong and catch the wrong thing? How will I know which love song to sing? What if I'm eaten by a wolf in the night? What if forever I am lost, far from your sight? And here we see it, the cry beneath all human cries. What if I am beyond recovery? What if I choose the wrong door? What if I never come home? And what does the Father say? My little one, fear not my love, the truth of my light. For I am that wolf who stalks you in the night. Now listen, listen closely. This is not cruelty. This is not trickery. This is the turning, The Father says, I will not lose you, not even in your deepest fear. I will come after you, even in the form of that which you fear most, even if I must become the shadow, even if I must wear the mask of the thing that frightens you. I will not let the dark have you. I will become the dark to find you there. This is not a fairy tale. This is theology. This is a metaphysical declaration. For who among us has not been swallowed by fear? Who among us has not wandered so far that even the stars felt like strangers? And in that hour, did we not hear footsteps behind us? Did we not feel the breath of something larger than death? That was not death. That was the one who loves you, wearing the skin of your fear, because that was the only way left to reach you. The Father says, I am the wolf, not to devour you, but to chase away those who would, to come to you in the only form you have not yet forsaken, to say, you are never, ever alone. We call it being thrown to the wolves. But what if it is not a sentence? What if it is a setup? What if just once we tell a different story? What if the wolves are not there to devour, but to disguise the one who watches over us? The wilderness is not the absence of God, it is his workshop. And this, dear listener, is where we end our tale. There is a child, there is a father, there is a world that sings false songs, there is a love that tracks through shadow, there is a truth that echoes louder than fear, and there is a wolf in the night. But when the child turns to face it, she finds not fangs, but fire, and a voice she has always known. And this voice says, you were never thrown to the wolves, you were thrown into my arms.